This is the WZRD News for Wednesday, February 2nd, 2022. Musical accompaniment by Robert Irving III. The rapid rise in pandemic-driven telework could make first-time home ownership more broadly accessible to Black renters compared to other renters, based on factors including income, the makeup of local industries, geography, and more, a Zillow analysis suggests. Of the nearly 2 million U.S. renters who are able to take advantage of heightened telework options and could afford monthly payments on homes in less expensive areas outside their current metro locations, Black renters benefit far more than other renters. In large metro areas where typical starter home values are higher than they are nationally, Black renters are 29% more likely than other renters to be able to buy their first home in a less expensive area because of the opportunity to work from home permanently. Black renters have the most opportunity due to the likelihood of working in more remotable industries like educational services and public administration, combined with having relatively low income levels, pricing them out of where they currently live, but high enough to potentially afford a home in a less expensive metro area. That opportunity is highly dependent on the specific market. In Baltimore, for example, it is more likely for Black households making $30,000 to $40,000 to have primary earners in healthcare administration and office work, which is highly remotable. While in Phoenix, it is more common that someone in this bracket would be in travel, hospitality, and accommodation, or food service, which is not remotable. The Black and white homeownership gap remains as wide today as it was at the dawn of the 20th century. Nearly 75% of white households own their homes, compared with just 44% of Black households. While remote work can open up opportunities to buy a home in more affordable locations, it does not address the root of the various affordability issues for people of color. This means, for some people, achieving homeownership in this way will be a trade-off against living in some place they would prefer. For others, it could mean the sudden ability to move to an area they would have preferred in the first place. This analysis shows that Black renters are most likely to face this trade-off decision. The shift will not be a major factor in closing the homeownership gap nationally. The larger-scale solution must be to create options for affordable homeownership locally. Moving away may be a newer option for some, but it should not be the only option available to achieve homeownership. At the national level, teleworking could open homeownership to 4.5% of all renter households, including 9% of Asian renters, 3.7% of Black renters, 5% of Latinx renters, and 4.1% of white renters. A starter home in the U.S. is around $132,000, which at recent low rates and a 20% down payment translates to estimated monthly payments of about $725, about 30% of income for a household earning $29,500 per year. Black and Latinx Americans are at the bottom of the ladder when it comes to wages. But for homeownership, the benefits of telework are larger at lower income levels. Job concentration has driven home values especially high in the largest metro areas, and many households have been priced out. Telework has the potential to offer more flexibility and shift the affordability equation just enough for many households to get a foothold in homeownership. Source: Black Press USA, December 6th, 2020.